tablets and computers and you're looking at a screen, but to have an actual experience where you can put your eye to a lens and see the craters of the moon, see the mountains of the moon, to be able to see galaxies and comets and so many incredible things, this is something you can do in your backyard. That's free, no memberships needed, just walk outside, and there are a tremendous amount of things, even around Christmas. If you're getting this as a Christmas gift, that night of Christmas, you can take this out and see some incredible stuff. This is a telescope brought to you by Celestron. Celestron is the #1 telescope manufacturer in America. This is the one they designed for HSN to be able to go anywhere you want to go. It's small, it's compact, and you can stand it up on a tabletop as we have it here. Yes, the tripod is included, or you can stand it up. So if you're at a park and you want to put this on a bench, no problem, or you want to put this in your backyard and watch the nature, no problem. But if you want to stand it up as well, even me being 6'2", no problem, you can see out of it. So anywhere in between from a tabletop all the way standing up, it's designed to be on the go. We also give you a backpack that the whole thing fits together. They put this bundle together just for HSN customers. So when you put all this together, it's not something that's gonna weigh 20 pounds. It's not something that's 15 pounds. It's not something you're gonna say, I don't wanna lug the telescope around because it takes so long to set up. This only weighs 3 pounds and takes you less than 5 minutes to set up. You are gonna be able, in less than 5 minutes, to be able to see galaxies, to be able to see comets, to be able to see the most popular thing that people wanna see is the moon, and you're gonna see it in some of the best optics we've ever had. Now, we're giving you a couple different lenses, so if the reason why you're getting a couple different is one is designed to see something while you're down here on Earth. If you want to look at nature, like for us, we have a ton of bird feeders and squirrel feeders throughout our area. We have turkeys that come all into our yard. We can see that now with our telescope with one of the lenses that we include. But then there's a second one that gives you a 40 times magnification. Now we do that so you can see anything up in the sky. And to see the moon, you only need a 25 times magnification. We're giving you beyond that. So Adam, if you are a beginner and have never had a telescope before, or you wanted to give your kids something to have an experience instead of just looking at it on a tablet, this is definitely the telescope for them.
Did you miss me, Joe?
Oh my gosh, I missed you.
You're sweating a little bit, I think.
You know, I took a nap and I was laying down that human dog bed this afternoon.
If you missed us last night, Joe was trying out the human dog bed here at HSN. Do you know that's nearly sold out now?
I know, I heard because of us.
Yes, yes. Search human dog bed on HSN, you won't believe what you find. Joe Harrison, ladies and gentlemen, he didn't quite break a sweat, but he did a wonderful job. Thank you for filling in.
No problem.
The host role
Thanks for showing up.
For you, Joe, the odd time I will, I promise. I wanted to speak to you though about it because you know, we talked, last year I got my son Oliver a telescope. You sold it to me.
Sure.
You smooth talking devil, you. But the reality is that, you know, so much of what we buy for the holidays and Christmas, it's always centered around video games. This was something I bought, and I tell you, the joy that it's given us is just out of this world, truly. To look up and see what is out there. It brought his imagination to life. It brought my imagination to life. I love it. Now, this is Celestron, so we're talking top of the top of the top of the top. Full-size tripod is coming included. Beautiful backpack, so if you're not using it or you're taking it with you somewhere, you can certainly pack it away. $69.99, lowest price ever, free shipping and handling, and final quantity of the holidays. Joe, we want to give the gift of curiosity, of discovery, of imagination.
Sure.
This delivers on every level.
100%, and it's one of those things where you have these cool parent moments when you tell your kids about an event. You tell them about a comet, and for my family, there's a comet that comes once a year. It's always in the southern hemisphere. It's there for like a week, and I remember telling my kids, it's coming up. Wait until you see it, and then we looked at it on the iPad. We're like, oh, it looks pretty cool. It is the most perfect comet you've ever seen, where it looks like a fireball and you see the tail. It's what you expect a comet to be. But when we set it up, and it lined up, and my kids looked at it for the very first time, and then they looked back at me. It's like, that's a real life experience you're getting. That was such a cool moment, because for so many of us, we look at everything through a screen, and now you're having that real life experience right there. But how do you find out what's happening? Oh my gosh. How do you find out what's happening what's happening in the night sky? Is Celestron is also including an app. And the app is constantly changing and showing you what's in the night sky tonight. And it knows exactly where you're located. So if you're on the East Coast or West Coast, you see different things at different times of the year, but it tells you what's in the sky, where are the planets, where are the galaxy, where are the upcoming major events that are available for you. So you will always find something. And if you're getting this for somebody who is as a Christmas gift, on December 27th, it will be one of the brightest moons of the year. And that is what everybody wants to see. They look up at the moon, it looks incredible. When you see it through a telescope, you will be astonished how beautiful it is. But on December 27th is a full moon, and because it is close to the winter solstice, it is one of the longest, darkest nights of the year, so there's very little light pollution. The moon will look more beautiful than any other time of the year. So this is a chance that anybody who gets this for a gift, they just go in their backyard. They just go in the driveway. They just go to a park and they can look up and see some incredible stuff. But download the app, watch for the card that comes inside the box, and Adam, it's going to tell them all the cool events. You'll hear about them on the news, but you'll know how to find them exactly with the app included.
If you'd like to give it a go, obviously, if you are buying this for a grandchild and maybe they live in a different city or state, we could deliver this directly to them, any address in the continental US, free shipping and handling. It's just a great gift, a wonderful gift, and it's something we don't typically present on HSN, so I'm always anxious that when we do have it, that we get to share all the info with you. My son Oliver loves his, and it was the unexpected hit. I wanted to get it for him last year because I thought I wanted to give him the gift of something with some substance rather than just video games, and it was just the biggest deal. He was the one that was proactively out there looking at things. Dad, come and see this. Mom, come and look at this. You know, looking up at the moon, seeing the craters on the moon, the simplest and easiest things, looking at the stars, the constellations, everything that's there. The difference with this one, you're getting the full-size tripod as well. So there's a lot of extras that you get with this offer. Lowest price ever. It's a little less than I paid. Mine is good, not quite as good as this one. This is the new model for the new year, but it's easy to use. So the kids will use it, the adults will use it. We're 9 minutes or sell out now. I was really excited they added it to the show tonight because obviously, Joe, we're on a true countdown. I mean, it's November 25th already.
And we're only 29 sleeps until Christmas. It's incredible how fast it's creeping up. But even though when you're looking at telescopes under $100, a lot of them don't have the tripods. A lot of them don't have a mechanism that can lock it in 3 different places. Here you find out wherever you need to and you lock it in place, and now you've got it. The other thing that Celestron has done is they include a finder scope, which is a scope, the scope that's right here on the front.
Careful
now.
Now,
Thank you. Got good hands, I was gonna catch it. So then this right here is the finder scope.
Good job on me, Joe.
I appreciate your support. What this does is, this allows you to line up. Like if you're trying to find the moon or trying to find a galaxy, it's tough to look through the main eyepiece to try it. Because if you just move a slight little bit, you're moving tens of thousands of miles. So what you do is you line up with that finder scope, you find the moon that's on there, and then you look through the main eyepiece. It's something that not everybody includes, but Celestron knows the importance of just having that little detail. Now once you go ahead and line that up, now you have 2 eyepieces that are on the back. So we're gonna include one. The first one is designed, this one is designed to while you're down here on ground. So if you want to look at birds, you want to look at squirrels, you want to look at all the nature that's in your area, no problem, you can line that one up. The other one, this is for one when you're looking up into the night sky, and it's easy, it's just switching them out. By the way, you also notice we include that 45-degree angle. Not all telescopes have that, so sometimes you have to look directly into it. This, it makes it a more comfortable solution. The other thing you'll notice that every one of these lens caps, they've actually got a soft tip. So if you have glasses, you can press it right up against the edge there, and it's not going to damage your glasses whatsoever to really make it a comfortable fit for you. The other thing, as you start to spin this around, when you look at the front of the telescope itself, the actual lens, it's made out of glass. There are so many telescopes under that $200 range where, Adam, they make it out of plastic. What happens over there, just not even a short amount of time, you'll start to get the yellowing, you'll start to get the fading, you'll start to get, things will start to get out of focus, you'll get scratches and chips in it, and then that distorts your overall vision. This one has a really wide glass lens that's on there, and all of our Celestron telescopes have. You will see a lot of ones with plastic. Celestron does not do that because they are the #1 telescope manufacturer in America. They know what you need for a quality telescope. So having those glass optics means that when you buy this today in 2023, you're still going to be using this in 2033 and 43. And as the years goes by, because that glass is designed to withstand and still be quality components years down the road. And that entire time you're using this, you're trusting that brand like Celestron. And it's the app that I absolutely love, something called the Sky Portal app. And It's so convenient because a lot of times you hear about, okay, I've got to look into the southern sky. I've got to look to the northern sky to see this telescope. How do I know exactly where I'm going to look? Well, with that app, you download it to your phone, and it uses the GPS sensors that are in your phone, and it can tell you exactly where to look. So it's like, oh yeah, I got to look at the comet over here, or the galaxy that's a little over here, or maybe the moon's in that direction. You line it up based on with the app that's included, and now you can see everything that's happening in the night sky tonight.
So the guidance is there to help you discover more, which is wonderful. So it's not that you just buy a telescope and you're on your own. You get the telescope, and then you've got this wonderful community, this wonderful world of information that's going to come along with this app that you download for free. It's fantastic. And again, the guidance that it gives, the insight that it gives, what to see, where to see it, is something that I think you're going to enjoy so much so. We're trying to give you all the biggest gifts, the best gifts. It's our Black Friday sale continuing. This is one of the only presentations of the Celestron telescope. If you'd like to get yours, I'd love for you to get one. Obviously, we talk about this often, but when there's a personal experience involved, it's always easier to share stuff with you. I know how much we love ours in our house and what a difference it's had in our home, and I would love for you to experience that. The good news is you're getting you can buy telescopes for $69.99, but you can't buy this type of telescope for $69.99. I personally do not believe. We're including a lot of upgrades, a lot of extras. This is the brand new 2023 model. You are going to get the backpack as well, so if you want to piece things away and put them away, you can do. We leave ours up all the time. It's in his bedroom. But the reality is, it's something that as we look to Christmas, as we look to the holidays, and we think about the gifts that we want to get our loved ones, this is something that they will love, and you will love seeing them enjoy it, because it's something that is wholesome. It's something that is real. It's something that is authentic, and that is perhaps some of the things that are missing today, because everything is virtual and everything is video games and everything is maybe not as real. This is the magic of the universe. It's truly Mother Nature. So I want you to get it so much so. I want to show you the app because, Joe, this is what you were talking about so beautifully.
Well, it's great because you look in whatever's in your night sky tonight, and it shows you constellations, it shows you planets, it shows you the galaxies, it gives you the educational piece right there to tell you a little bit even more about it. Even what's happening in the night sky tonight, we have Jupiter and Venus are in here as well. You'll see so many planets that are lined up that you can see with this telescope. Now, what can you possibly see? Can you only see the moon? No, you can go well beyond that. You can see Venus, you can see Mars, you can see Saturn with this as well. There's so many great things that you can see, and all you have to do is just swap out the two different lenses. One is designed for looking at something here on land, the other one's designed for looking up in the night sky. But as everything is you see here, it all fits into that backpack. And most of the times when we had telescopes, especially when I remember when I was growing up, my dad had like a really long barrel telescope. The whole thing weighed about 30 pounds, and we used to bring it out maybe once a year because it was so big and so cumbersome. Nobody wanted to carry it. Celestron's designed this to fit in that backpack. And when you put everything together, it's only 3 pounds. This is designed to go anywhere you want to go. And for us, we're heading to some national parks over the summer. Our Celestron telescope is coming with us because I don't want to get close to a bear. I'd love to see a bear, but you know, I'm not getting that close to him. I'm not crazy. So it's the great thing is like you can do it. And we have some amazing places in this country that you can easily go and take your telescope. Now, the other thing too is we're also kind of in a space race. When we moved to Florida about 15 years ago, it used to be, there's a rocket that launched maybe every other month. And now there's a rocket launching every single week. And there is so much science and engineering and technology that goes into that. So it's not just, you know, this is a toy. This could be one of those pieces that sparks a new career for somebody. And one of our most famous astronauts, Neil Armstrong, his grandmother gave him a telescope. And he looked up in the sky and he was amazed with the night sky. And that was the moment he talks about was inspired him to become an astronaut. And then he ended up landing on the moon. And you never know what's going to happen when you give your kids an experience versus giving them a tablet. Because when they say, oh, check out the moon on the tablet, cool, you can pinch, you can zoom. But when you put your eye to a telescope and you see the moon in real time for yourself, that is an unbelievable experience.
It's real.
Absolutely.
It's real. We're passionate about that. Because it's genuine, it's the real thing. We have to wrap it up. We have about we have 2 minutes left. We cannot keep Mr. Arenberger waiting. You know, the way he turns when he's kept waiting a few moments. It's a good job he can't hear me right now. Either that or he's not listening. The one thing that we do know is that with so many orders coming through, we're about to hit that 2,000 mark on this Celestron telescope. It's the brand new model. It's got all the upgrades that we said. It's easy to use. You don't need training on how to use it. It's comfortable to use. It's effortless to use. With the magnification and the insight that this will give you, you'll be able to see things that maybe you never even knew existed. So that curiosity, the imagination will be piqued and sparked for sure. Again, I want to urge you to take advantage of Delivery Direct. There are so many of us watching right now who have family members that we might not be seeing on Christmas Day, who might live in a different city and state. We want to send them a gift. Let us take care of the shipping and handling. We can absolutely do that. Tell us where you would like it delivered in the continental US, and we will make sure it arrives at their door with free shipping and handling. And of course, we have FlexPay. Joe, although this is coming to a close, I'm going to see you at the end of 11 for a mega star finale item.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be ready for you.
It's the Monalta, right?
It is.
It didn't change. It didn't sell out on me.
You don't know what you're selling.
Thank you, Joe.
It's good to see you. Love the hoodie.
It's the in thing. The lady said I had to buy one in every color. She said it suited me. That was with the hood on, actually. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Adam.
Don't forget our Tech Impressions Cube is a big seller as well here on HSN. You're just jealous. We have an amazing way to plug in more with more outlets and more USB ports, and also the ability to take maybe that outlet that is behind the nightstand and lift it up.